We're watching a war raging. We're watching nuclear weapons talked about all the time. We're watching inflation going through the roof. All of these things that we're watching, and so unnecessary and so sad to see. Now we have airports where people can't fly. The only good thing is, frankly, from this standpoint, we needed some seats, so we lost about 50. We sold about 200 extra. So, but it's sad when people can't come from New York to Florida. The airports are like, we're like a third world country.
Happy New Year, everyone. Coach D speaks here. Bro, that was the worst New Year's Eve speech ever. Happy New Year, everyone. We're watching wars everywhere. We got inflation going through the roof. And did he really just blame the Biden administration for the incompetence at Southwest Airlines? Did he really just do that? Did he really just say it's horrible that people can't travel from New York to Florida? So he's saying that not enough people are at his New Year's Eve party because Joe Biden somehow ruined Southwest Airlines. Seriously. Then he says we're like a third world country. So he thinks we're like a third world country because Southwest Airlines, one of the cheapest airlines, is having a snafu during the largest traveling period of the year. Who let this dude on stage? But I'm really glad that the right is now pretending to care about people. Because this next video, check out what this guest on Fox News had to say, and then let's really discuss some things that we need to address and change in 2023. Check it out.
I think that Joe Biden vacationing in St. Croix, as so many Americans across the country continue to suffer, with the inflation numbers being what they are and having issues like not being able to find baby formula and the president not addressing that at all. Children's medicine supplies are in short, and the president's away on a tropical island. And it does seem like he doesn't really care about what's happening with the average American. So while the Democrats do have an opportunity to finally do the right thing and care about Americans, I'm not so sure that they're heading in that direction in 2023.
So are we to believe that Americans just started struggling in 2021 when Joe Biden became president? Because, I'm not too old to remember 2017, 18, and 19 when people were struggling and you guys on the right told them, you know what? If you guys are having trouble paying off your bills, how about you get rid of your iPhones and stop buying so much Starbucks? Yeah, that's what you guys told them. But suddenly now people are struggling and it's all Joe Biden's fault. And he shouldn't even be going on vacation because Americans are struggling. That's interesting because, it's not like Donald Trump went golfing or anything anytime during his presidency. But you know what? Let's talk about how we can help average Americans since Donald Trump and people on the right are pretending to care today. So you guys want to help average Americans. You really do. Okay, here's an idea. Introduce a bill today that makes college free or affordable and stop allowing them to gouge people with the cost of books, parking permits, and student fees. You want to help average Americans? You really do? Okay, how about we pay off people's student loan debt? That way millions of Americans can have a little bit of relief on their bills each month. You want to help average Americans? You really do? Here's another idea. Quit allowing oil companies to raise the cost of gas while they make billions of dollars in profits. You want to help average Americans? Okay. Lower the cost of healthcare and prescription drugs. We all know the windfall profits they're making, while the average American is like one medical procedure away from losing everything if they have to pay one of those bills. Yeah. You want to help average Americans? Here's another idea. How about we revitalize poor communities? How about we incentivize businesses to build in those communities and pay the people respectable wages? How about we give these people a community to be proud of and then watch those communities thrive? Yeah. You want to help average Americans? Here's an idea. Raise the federal minimum wage so people don't have to work 3 jobs and grind 50 to 70 hours a week just to live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you recently had the CEO of Home Depot say that everyone wants handouts and that we're all too fat, too lazy, and too stupid even to work. This is the CEO of a business that employs millions of people and overworks and underpays those employees. And furthermore, who knows people like this? Not a person that I know is sitting around doing nothing asking for handouts. And asking for higher wages and better benefits is not asking for handouts. That's asking for improved working conditions. Yeah, you guys want to help average Americans? Stop telling people that they need to pull themselves up by the bootstraps and work harder when we all know that even that doesn't guarantee prosperity in a country where corporations have lobbyists that ensure that the rules are written in their favors. And corporate greed is rewarded with profits and raises and tax benefits, while hard work is rewarded with more hard work. Stop feeding average Americans this lie that the American dream is 40 years and 50 hours a week of work with a few days vacation a year, an inflated mortgage, insurance premiums, and a retirement fund that ensures you're going to have to work while you're retired. We have been so conditioned to believe this, that there's going to be many people in my comments that are they're going to defend this system that gives them health issues from physical, emotional, and social stress. If you want to help the average American, change the narrative. Foster a society that allows people more time with their families and less time making corporations rich. Period.
Our blue wall stopped the red wave and election deniers got denied election. That's why we're celebrating with the new Democracy Prevails team. We've got lots of work to do, but we should all be proud that when democracy was tested, democracy prevailed. You've earned this. Don't wait. Get yours right now at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.